And today with a soundbar that doesn't look like a soundbar because it is detachable. This is the Ultimea Apollo S60, a detachable soundbar which can be used in 4 different ways. We can use it as a regular soundbar just on top of our furniture, the same way but hang it on the wall, as 2 speakers like I've got right over here, 2 speakers or 2 satellites to be more precise, and then we can put it on top of our furniture, and also has 2 speakers but hanging on the wall. It makes 280 watts of peak power, which is a lot more than we will be able to use, at least on a normal house. It has Dolby Atmos, HDMI, eARC, and a lot more. So that being said, let's go and take a closer look at it. And if you are watching this video on your Windows 10 or 11 computer and you still haven't activated and can't even edit your desktop icons, don't forget to check out cdksales.com, where we can find budget official OEM keys at an affordable price, and with the coupon code that you can see on screen and down below on the video description, it will get even cheaper. And besides Windows 11 Pro, if you are looking for Windows 10 or even an Office suite that we can aggregate directly to our Microsoft account, you can use the same coupon code, which will give you the best price possible at this moment. So just in case, the link will be down below. So inside the package of the Ultimea Apollo S60, we will find not only the 2 satellites, but also the subwoofer, which really packs a punch, and all the necessary accessories. But if you want to take a closer look at the unboxing experience, I will leave it towards the end, just in case you are almost sleeping, but you will be able to see it with more details. Now we have 2 satellites, and to better understand how this works, this is the main satellite where we will find most of the connectivity, and then the secondary satellite, which will make the full soundbar, which only has 1 port right over there, and hopefully you can see it on that angle. Now in terms of connections, we will have on the main one a audio output 3.5mm jack, a optical output, HDMI out with eARC, and HDMI in. So if you are thinking about complementing your setup that you have, your multimedia player and your TV with a device that is capable of having HDMI in and eARC, this is it. It also has USB, a DC in, the subwoofer output, and then the connectivity between this satellite and this one right over here. And this one here only has that connection, which is the bridge to connect to the main one. Really interesting is that on the accessories we will have 2 cables, one really short, which is necessary only if we use it as a regular sound bar, but it also has a longer one with 2 or 3 meters, I didn't measure, that will allow us to have the freedom to put on one on each end of our TV. Now the subwoofer also has a really long cable, I would say that 3 to 4 meters, so we are more than fine to put it anywhere that we want. In terms of the satellites, it has 2 drivers, 2.25 inches each, and then one 5.25 on the subwoofer, and the total is 280 watts, which is also do that because we are not going to install anything. We are going to run Android TV off a USB flash drive. So how cool is that? So in 5 minutes or so, you will be able to do the same as me and have all your applications running on Android TV. For roofers, and you will find the official website. You can download the latest version available. Then so the sound is really loud and spectacular, and sometimes we find devices that will give us a loud volume but the audio quality is not that good, but in this case no, I have no complaints at all. Actually, when we compare to the TV, and it's not difficult to beat any TV, but it doesn't have anything to do. I will be able to have a setup where I can watch a movie or listen to music in really high quality and with a huge volume, which I will not be able to use it at maximum. I would say that for a normal house, I would use it from medium to lower than that in a normal usage, and even like so I would have someone saying, hey, could you put the volume down please. But really happy to see that there is no distortion at all, or almost at all. We were listening to musics because of copyright issues that I can share to that size that are highly compressed, and probably at 95% we could hear a little bit of distortion, but that was it. So a really awesome experience, and I have no issues at all in recommending this setup for anyone that wants to improve the setup. Talking about setup, if we want to control the soundbar, we have some buttons right over here on the top where we can select the source, turn on or turn off, and then the volume. But my favorite is the remote control, where we can basically control everything. It has options for the power on and off, various input options like the eARC, HDMI in, optical, auxiliary, Bluetooth and USB. It also has directional buttons and the play and pause, and the equalizer options between movie, game, music, bass, MX and mute. In terms of the experience that I've had with it for the past few weeks, I do prefer to use it as it is, like this, 2 separate satellites, because I do feel that I will have the sound spread around all over the place, and that is just an awesome sensation. But one of the things that I do love as well is that if I want to change, I don't need to go and study and take a course. It's really easy, and I would say that about 1 minute I will have this completely changed from 2 satellites into one normal sound bar, or the other way around. So we have the option to just remove the feet and damn, and then I can attach it to the soundbar, or if I want I can just eyeball it and then put it, and damn, there we go, and we have a satellite ready. So in my opinion, what we have right over here is a soundbar which is versatile with a huge volume and a really high quality sound. So in conclusion, the Ultimea Apollo S60 is a versatile system with a really high power, really high quality in terms of sound, and it has Dolby Atmos and HDMI eARC. Now, when we make some comparisons in the market, taking a look at the price that it costs, and I will leave the link down below so that you can check it out, is one of the best that we have seen so far for the price that it costs. Actually, it will be tough in some other systems that cost higher to beat this one that costs less money and is capable of all this that we have seen. That being said, hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did so, don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto Jorge, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.